So, I just turned in my last bit of schoolwork for the calendar year 2011. May I get a whoop whoop? Alright, I'm not going to ask for it then. Give me a whoop whoop! Although I do have to admit, I've personally never been seriously motivated to give a whoop whoop. I just don't think it's in my lexicon of congratulatory nonsense words. I mean, is it in anybody's? Does anybody dole out the whoop whoops without prior instruction to do so? Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. No more school until 2012, and I'm guessing a good number of you are either in the same situation or about to be. Now you may be asking yourself, what do I do with all this free time, now that there's no school to occupy my incredibly boring life? Well, I've got your answer. Stay tuned for some tips and tricks after a word from our sponsor. Hi, I'm the sponsor. Today's word, perspicacious. Good afternoon, butt kickers. It's December 12, the 346th day of 2011, which means that 11 years ago today, the Supreme Court released its decision on Bush versus Gore. For those of you who forgot or pushed the distasteful event from your mind, the 2000 presidential election was a tough nut to crack. Basically, both Bush and Gore tried to pay off the vote counters in Florida, but there was some discrepancy over whose bribe was more substantial. And so who won the votes of Florida and subsequently the entire election? Stay tuned to find out after this word from our sponsor. Hey, it's the sponsor again. Today's word is still perspicacious. Bush won after the Supreme Court decided that having a president whose last name was reminiscent of blood and guts would send the wrong image. Gore took the loss in stride and decided to devote his time guilt-tripping the world for slowly but surely killing the world. But alas, still no one likes him. And his best friend is a gold picture of the inventor of dynamite. So anyway, how about those tips and tricks to help you occupy your abruptly schoolless, incredibly boring life? Well, first of all, you have to turn everything into a game. Like if you're struck with the sudden urge to pick your nose, ask anyone you're with to compete in a nose excavation game. Points are given for speed of booger removal, booger size, and where you throw your recently excavated booger. Or, for example, try to guess the number of steps it takes to walk from your car to your room, or try and get other people to guess. If you begin to lose friends because they're tired of you turning everything into a game, turn that into a game as well. How many friends can I lose? Let's find out. Secondly, sleep constantly. Because as far as I know, the only time you're truly incapable of feeling boredom is while you're unconscious. If, however, your dreams become increasingly boring, train yourself to dream about sleeping. And if your meta dreams become increasingly boring, well, I hate to break it to you, but you're in a Christopher Nolan film. Just stop trying to understand things right now, and once it's over, just nod and agree with your smarter friends who liked it. And finally, supplant your boring life with the comparatively exciting lives of others. Whether this be done with the life of a television character, a movie hero, or a video game's protagonist avatar, this is probably the most effective tip of the three. And that's pretty much it. But before we go, here's a word from our other sponsor.
Hi, I'm the other sponsor. Today's word is promiscuous.
Until tomorrow, I'm Griff, and I'm still talking.